Good evening, YouTubers. This is Pokediged here. So, konbanwa minasan. Pokediged desu. So, welcome back for more anime previews, Kuji previews to share with all of you. And right now, it's kind of cold right here, so you can tell I'm putting on a warmer jacket to keep myself warm, and just kind of hugging Alphonse right here with like one of the jackpots that I won from the Mina no Kuji, the Ichiban Kuji. So if those of you are new to my channel and recently subscribed to my channel, thank you so much for subscribing to me, and I will try my very best to show more anime stuff to you all, whether they're delayed or just recently, but to give you all the updates as much as possible regarding of the anime, because I'm more, I really like animes, and besides of animes, I also do like Disney, I do like cartoons like that, and that's basically I show on my channel. If those of you are into this Kuji, but you don't know the meaning of Kuji, basically they are meaning of anime lotteries, which is very popular and well known in Japan. And I know there are some countries that they actually banned to do that because it's part of gambling, which is kind of sucks, because you would never get to experience whether you get the jackpot or not. And for those of you who have seen my videos from last year and 2 years ago, which is year 2016 and 2017, I keep getting weird locks, so I don't want to spoil it a lot. So if you want to check it out, like those recap, you can check it on my all the Ichiban Kujis or Kujis live reactions there. All of it is there, I guarantee you that. And today's preview that I'd like to share is another Kuji, but this is not Kuji, so don't get confused. So if you want to know how many Kujis are there, there's a lot than one I always do here in Hong Kong. There's more than that. Like, could be more than 5, 6 kinds, 8 kinds. There's a different kind. Like, it depends on the company as well. So let's focus on the Kuji that I went for a few days ago. And this one is the Sanrio Kuji, My Melody. And even though this character, My Melody, is not really my favorite, I'm more into the Pom Pom Pudding and Cinnamoroll, because those two are related to dogs. So you can tell I'm a dog lover. But when I saw this lottery from last month, which this lottery was released last month, December 9, and then when I saw it again, I say to myself, why don't I just try maybe some? So I went for it, and yeah, I will not spoil it to you. So yeah, all of it's going to be shown on my live reaction afterwards. So if you look on the banner right here, the poster of all the 12 prizes of this Sanrio Kuji My Melody, the prizes are actually half worth it, like 50% I like and 50% I dislike. So that also includes the special / last one prize. So what I meant by special or last one prize, basically if you get all the remaining tickets, like how many tickets are there, let's say for example, if you see only 3 or 5 slots left, if you pay all of that, then you will get the special prize or last one prize for free, which is kind of worth it. It depends if you find that last one or special prize worth it for you. It really depends, so it's very random. It doesn't mean all of the last one or special prize are the same. They're very different for every Kujis, or every lotteries. If you understand, or if you can catch what I'm trying to explain, I'm trying my best to explain it in a simple way. So before I show you my live reaction, here is the picture that I took before I done the lottery. So half of it was gone, and the remaining of the slots, the ones not been stick on, those are the ones I did not drawn yet. The ones I did not drawn yet, like other people already drawn, it's already been labeled, but the ones you can see is still blank, still not labeled. It means it's still in the box, it's still currently available. And you can see the top 3 prices, they still have it. Some of the lowest prices, they also have it as well. So there's a 50-50 chance I could get the top or the lowest price. So skimming to that one. So look at the banner right here. There's a total of 12 prizes on this Sanrio Kuji My Melody, all the way to the 12th prize, including the last one prize. So you can see the top 3 prizes. So I'm going to go all the way from number 1 to the lowest. So the number 1 prize is the chair. Then the number 2 is the hand warmer. Number 3 is the pancake. frying pan. My bad. Then number 4, the two for food containers. Don't worry. Sorry if I keep looking down because I can't really memorize the according to the numbers like that. So I had to look at my laptop. So moving on to the number 5 is the card holder or a pouch, maybe a pouch like that of the My Melody face. And then number 6, it could be like just a doll strap like that. I could be wrong. And then going on for number 7, it's a side dish, like very small plate like this kind of size. And it's like you put the soy sauce or the wasabi, which is the culture and how the Japanese people do in Japan. And then as for number 8 and number 9, they're the same but just different color. As you can see, been labeled there A and B, which are the tote bags. So you can see the colors has been swapped from the green to pink and then pink to green. So you can see the difference, right? And then moving on to number 10, it's not really like a plate or bowl, but it's like somewhat of a dessert bowl, if you get my picture, like you did see it on picture right here. And then moving to the number 11 and number 12, it's also similar to number 8 and number 9, but they're like this kind of a rice cake shape of the triangle, but the colors are different. So you can see again A and B. So number 11 you can see is pink here, then the outer part is green, and number 12 is the opposite way. So yeah, these are all the following prices, and the last one price before I end up forgetting, the last one price is somewhat of this kind of a doll displaying, but personally, if you ask me, I don't find it really worth it. So it's a good thing I didn't really get for the last one price, because I don't find that one really worth it for me. Before I show you my live reaction, which I normally do that before, like normally when it comes to this, I always do my live reaction and show to you all as proof, and I don't really say how many draws I go for, because I don't want to spoil the fun. So if you look closely on this on this banner right here, which I don't know which month, what year they released this, so I'm gonna put it right now, and you compare this right now. The one I done a few days, but this one was released last month, 2017, December 9. So there's only one particular price has been swapped. So if you can tell, put it down in the comments below. This is one question of the day: which one of these following prices has been swapped from the old to the new? Like, you can see this difference instantly. I'm not going to say it, but it's already right in front of your very eyes. So yeah, that's about it. So enjoy my live reaction right now.
奇趣貴啊，35蚊抽，
俾人賺下啦。
唔值啊！
係
不嬲係貴嘅奇趣，俾定 tips 你。
打翻貴個價錢。
唔會。
4號呢個
係
呢個3號
3號講咩嘢先？
係
平底喎，
平底鑊底啊！
一個10號
10號係內熱碗，
係
7號
7號 OK 咯。
7號咩嚟㗎
7號係
？What is？
你講咗我聽啫。
唔係啊，佢前面嗰啲格仔鋪幾十個嗰啲客擺嗰啲格仔鋪，關佢咩事啊？嗰個售貨都唔識我。
係啊，嗰啲貨係佢㗎嘛。
啲貨係佢，但係嗰個售貨同佢收錢嘅啫嘛。
好難讀。係啊，成張係 OK。
呢個有個1啦。
呢個係11。哦，2號啊！
誒好運喎
！2號
正話有咪出過啊？
冇，2號咪最勁。
2號我都好中意㗎。
哦，10號。
哦，10號，哎呀，調翻轉添，救命！10
號啊，2份啊。
係之後
10號啊。
都係10號啊。
即係2份10號。
要佢再補。
10號，OK 啊。So after you've seen my live reaction, yep, I end up getting another weird luck, and it's my favorite prize. It's not the number 1, but it's the number 2, and this one is really the worth prices that I really like to aim for. I was not expecting too much on getting number 2, but I was really surprised as I just flipped the ticket and the number 2 just appeared, and I noticed from the one particular word, like in Chinese, the han sao, then I know that is the one that I wanted to go for. And you can see other prices that's on my left side right here right now. Those are the other prices that I got, and I only drawn this one like just around 8 tries, because normally you see me I always go beyond 10 like that, but this time I like to do a little bit lower, a little bit less like that, just to save up just to save up more money. Probably I will end up going to Japan for maybe after a few years of saving up like that, so wish me good luck for that. Alright, so I forgot to mention, for those of you who are into this Kuji, and so if those of you are waiting for the codes, yep, I got the codes right here, still not yet used, and yep, of course we can't use it here in Hong Kong, Taiwan, or other places. You can only access to these codes if you live in Japan. So here's one example that I drawn this one in Japan of the Yuri on Ice. This is how the ticket looks like if you go for the Mini no Kuji. This is how long it looks like. Then if you go for the Ichiban Kuji, this is how it looks like. But of course not the markers when I write here. I only write those just for the remembrance of which are the following prices I get. Then at the following on the back side, it shows you what are the prices that you can win. It says here all the instructions. And comparing to the Ichiban Kuji and the Mina no Kuji, the Mina no Kuji is much more longer than the Ichiban Kuji. And there's a lot of Kujis, like I mentioned, there is different types of Kujis, but there's always the codes that the people in Japan, or those of you are watching my videos right now but want to get the codes, are all right here. So yeah, here it is all the Kujis. So let me give you the first one, the ticket. So yeah, for those of you who are waiting for the preview, you can just pause forward or following right here, like skip to this minute. So yeah, those of you living in Japan, wish you good luck. Here are the codes that I'm going to give. You can post them as you want if I'm doing this too quick. And I only done a few tries of this. I did this on September 29th, like one day before I watched the Digimon Adventures Try, the 5th movie, Kyonsei. So I drawn only 8 tries of this one. So yeah, I wish you all good luck in Japan. Let me know if you did win anything. Focus again. If you did win anything from this prize, because this is quite a long time. It started on September to 2017. So let me know if you did win anything from this one. So yeah, the other 2 tickets, which is one from the Mina no Kuji and the Ichiban Kuji, I will reserve that on the next video, the next Kuji video. Okay, putting that aside down there. So now, moving on to the prices. So the prices, as you can see, I'm going to go all the way to the lowest price to the top price, which I normally do that just to make it interesting afterwards. So the lowest price, the one I got, which is this one, number 11. You can see it's the shape of the triangle and shape of this Japanese rice cake, which I tried it there in Tokyo, Japan when I went there. Of course, between September to October for 1 week only. Then you can see here, this is number 11 and this is letter A because of the different color. As you can see, here's the front view of my melody and squirrel pattern. There we go. Then moving to the sides, you can see, there we go. And you can see some of this cute pattern. Then if you flip at the back, it's a different image again, but this one is like a sheep with cute adorable patterns. So yeah, I don't know these characters, but yep, I only know is the main character right here is my melody. So yeah, I would definitely sell these ones, because the other stuffs like these ones I plan to like sell them. So basically I mostly sell them here in Hong Kong, but if those of you are into this, yeah, you have to include the shipping price, the weight of the each of the, like the total of the prices, and that also includes the box. Like I put it inside and I ship it to your country. You have to consider that, so it's not going to be cheap. So moving on to number 10 prize, which I will not open this. It's like a side dish, or a little bit of a bowl, or I just call it dessert bowl for the sake it's easier for me to describe it. So you can see it's number 10, and there's two kinds. You can see here's my melody with a sheep, and then another one. So it's the two different pattern. Then here is the side of the box, then the warnings like that, so forth. Then here's the top of the cover case right here. Here's the side. There we go. So basically there's like only two of these ones inside, and even though there's no scotch tape, I really like to open it to show it to you all. But for the sake, for those of you here in Hong Kong or other countries like to buy this from me, I'm going to keep this in good condition, not going to open it, I promise you all that. Now moving on to the number 7. Even though this is my lucky number, but I don't find this really worth it. And it's the one to put the soy sauce or the sushi. It's cute, but I don't know if I really do need it. So I'm also going to put this on sale. But looking at the pattern of the cute hearts, makes a call of the lucky clover of the leaf. It's really cute. I'm just going to be honest. The patterns are cute, the colors are kind of match like that for the Christmas theme, but like I said, I'm not really into this character. And second, I don't really need this kind of I don't really find this item really worth it, because we really had some of it already, because from my other lottery that I drawn for, but I didn't record it. So now moving to the number 4, which I got. Actually, yes, I forgot to point out that I actually have 3 number 10s, actually. 3 number 10s. As you see me pull, right? I have 3 number 10s. But because the third number 10, they have out of stock. The shop owner said they're out of stock. So they were kindly enough to let me swap it to the extra, they have, extra spare number 4. So instead of like showing you all 3 number 10, I have, but supposedly I should have only 1 number 4 if you pay attention on the video. But since I swap it for the sake, like not to have too much dish, because my sister Natna doesn't want the dish anymore, so I swap it to number 4 instead of like having 3 number 10s like that and 1 number 4. So in my possession, in my hands right now, is I have number 2, number 4. So it's the truth, I'm not lying, I'm being honest. So as you can see, the number 4 right here are the food container. Here's the pink, here is the green, and then you can see here the pattern of it. Then here's the back, nothing special. But yeah, this is the food container, and I am not so sure if this could be microwavable or not. So if those of you read Japanese, here is the instructions like that, if it can be microwavable or not. So I have 2, and I'm going to give 1 for my mom, because she really wants a small food container like that, because she works at the airport, same as me. So I have to reserve 1 for my mom, and 1 I want to sell it, of course. And now moving down to one of the top prizes, which is number 3. I wasn't expecting for this, but it's very, very cute. And yeah, this is how it looks like at the front of the box. Here is the back of the box, and yeah, it's all sealed up, no scotch tape at all, promise you all that. And I have not opened it, so yeah, I will BRB and I'll open this as soon as possible. So I am back, and yeah, around 10 seconds opening this box, and it's a good thing that they have provided you these the instructions, but it's all written in Japanese. But you can see the pattern, like how do you bake the pancake. So yeah, it's easy to tell it from the paper how do you cook the pancake. And then as you open it up, besides of the bubble strap right here, it also covers up with the plastic, which is good to protect the metal part right here. You can hear it, and look at it, no scratches, all brand new. As I flip it to the back, and then here's the inner part, and my gosh, it's really this cute. And I was like expecting like kind of small, but at least That way my niece could finish her pancakes, because nowadays she's being so picky on her food. She doesn't eat a lot and getting quite skinny, so it's not good for my mom to see her own granddaughter to go very skinny. So at least I'll keep this one just for the sake for my niece, and it's still cute. I'm not going to lie, it is very cute. So yep, I'll put this right back, put this all in, and I'll now show you the number 2 prize. So yep, I've been putting all the stuffs in one plastic bag right back there like that. So here is the number 2, which is really kind of big. And yes, forgot to mention you that here in Hong Kong, many people actually prefers to get number 2 rather than number 1, because it really depends on the prices, whether it's worth it or not. That's how we do here in Hong Kong. Like, we think whether it's the top price worth it or not. It really depends on the prices actually. This is worth it, and it's really quite big. You can tell by my head size. And this, it can be a pillow. Yeah, I'll show you the size. Like that, but it's not as big as a pillow, so I do prefer this as just a hand warmer, or you could make it like a mini cushion to comfort your arms like that. Then you can see at the back, here's the mini instructions. You can put your hand and slip it to inside, which I will show you right now. And it's all covered, yeah, all wrapped it up properly in a plastic bag, so I have not opened this yet. So yes, I'll be open to you right now. And look at it, wow, it's so not really big, but like this is really unbelievable. And I never ever had a hand warmer pillow. So let me put this inside. Let's see. Oh my goodness, this is kind of comfy actually. Wow, it really is comfy, not bad at all. And yeah, this is really perfect timing to use it, because the following few more days, like I said, it's gonna be super darn cold. If I want to warm myself even more, like a like a hamster or like an owl, cover myself like this. Even though it's like a kind of girlish kind of theme like that, I'm not into this too much girly style like that. But when it comes to some price that are worth it, this is actually really worth the price. So here's the front view, with a nicely touch of the ribbon and some of the snowflakes. And I can tell, like, I noticed that there's some hard cardboard inside here just to keep the shape of my Melody's ear like that in good shape. And then this one is of course stitched up right here, the below part, like that, just to keep the good pose of my Melody. That's really clever of them. Then here is the kind of the winter outfit. Here is the ones here, with the ribbon and with the snowball. That's really really good touch over there. And then you flip it to the back. Nothing special. Then here is the label saying my Melody at from year 1976 to 2017 from the company of Sanrio Co. Limited. Then looking at the side right here, which I'm sorry you cannot see it properly, so I'm just telling to you all, this was made in China. It can be it's a 50-50 washable and not washable, and so I have to be careful with this. And this one can be used for kids 6 years old to above, so that means my niece can actually use it because she just turned 6 years old just last month, December 1. In my conclusion, before I end this video, this really is a nice price. The prices are really worth it, especially the frying pan, the number 2 of this hand warmer. And then if you ask me the other lowest price, I find which ones are also worth it. I think also number 4, because that's a food container. If you want to put those small foods, then that's really good. And then the tote bag's also not bad, but I can't show you because I did not get the number those are number 8 and number 9, if I remember that. Yep, number 8 or number 9. But yes, I'm still happy enough to get number 2, which is my favorite price, and I was not expecting to get this, getting my weird luck once again. So yep, so those are my conclusions, and these prices are actually worth for it, but more worth it if it really is my favorite character. Like if this one was like the other characters, like the Pom Pom Pudding or the Sanrio, if it's from my side, then that's worth it. But if it's not really my favorite character, that's around 50-50, and it really depends if the prices are worth it or not. So yep, you just have to choose wisely which are one of the lotteries or kujis in Japanese we call it. You think if it's worth it to go for it or not. Depends if it's your favorite character or not, or whether you are aiming for this item or not. You have to go for it wisely because it really depends on your luck, if you're lucky or not. So yeah, I have to end this video, and I'll be showing you another Kuji, and it's the theme of Ichiban Kuji this time, so not to confuse you all. And stay tuned that I'll be ready in a few minutes just to do the recording, as I will upload this one, do the editing of this one, and then do the recording of the Ichiban Kuji. So if you do enjoy this video guys, even though it's quite long, I do hope you enjoy this video, your reverse Kuji for year 2018. Click the like on my video, subscribe to my channel to stay tuned for more Kuji previews in the later future. So until then guys, see you all in the next following video, the upcoming video, and stay warm everyone.